Okay. So we're gonna do a graph of the sine and cosine function. So in order to do that, we need to find amplitude and period, and then translation. So that's like a ABCD, right? And first, this is A, and then number in front of x, okay? Coefficient of x, that's a B, right? So in this case, this is B. In the case, this is a B, right? And C is, after the sine and cosine, angle. This is the angle. That making 0, that's a C. You need to be careful. In this case, this is a C. That equals 0. You make it 0, that's a C. But this is easy because you don't need to worry about that. Then x equals pi over 4. C is a pi over 4 here. And D is easier. So D is after outside. That's a vertical, right? Outside y. Vertical. Do you remember? So in this case, -1. And in this case, what? 1. But you need to solve this, not pi over 2. C is not pi over 2, which is this making 0, because the parentheses are, include the 1/2. Then you need to solve this equals 0. Do you know what I'm saying? So like you move this one the other side, 1/2 x equals pi over 2, and multiply 2. Pi is C. Everybody got that? Be careful, okay? C is all the time make after the sign inside, still inside. That making 0, that's x value. X value, that's C. Everybody got that? So A is easy. In this case, -2, right? B is 2. Everybody clear? Yeah. And when this negative, A is negative, amplitude itself is 2. Amplitude is 2 because amplitude is height. So it cannot be negative, so attribute of that. But what then negative works? This negative, because outside that's y. Y become negative y, which means y become negative y. X-axis reflection, right? X-axis reflection. So x-axis reflection. With that now, all the time, sine, cosine, how many rectangular square? Sine, cosine, how many rectangular square? 8 of them. So all the time, draw 8. So 1, that's 8, right? And for now, 0 here. And then you need to find period from the P. Amplitude 2 minus 2. Amplitude is from the midline, right? Here, midline is x-axis all the time here. How much up? 2. How much down? 2. That's amplitude. Either here or here. So amplitude is from maximum, minimum, divided by 2. That's amplitude. Okay, here in this case 4, right? Divided by 2. That's 2 is amplitude, which is 2 here. And then period, you need the period formula. Period is what? Sine and cosine is all the time period 2 pi. So 2 pi over P is a period. So in this case, P is a 2. So 2 pi over 2, which is pi. Got it? Then this is a whole period, one period. So you need to put the pi here. Everybody got it? And half, pi over 2. Half of half, pi of 4. Make sense? Right? Pi over 4. Then think, pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, right? So you might write 3 pi over 4 here, too. Then this is a cosine, right? Cosine, do you remember? Cosine graph what? Starting from the top all the time, right? And 1/4 circle and semicircle, 1/4 circle. That's a cosine. Remember? Cosine, right? But you need to 1 and 2 first, almost there. But because of negative, you need to apply this. X-axis reflection. So this is x-axis right there. So this one should be down here, and graph should be like this. This is 1 and 2. So that much. A and B. Everybody got it? Now translation, okay? C and D we need to apply. You know to do that, do you remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is important point. Shifting. Okay? pi over 4, that's phase shift. They name it phase shift. This is horizontal shift, right? So pi over 4, this is pi over 4, right? And 1 down. This is 2, so that much you need to say. So that much. This one here. Got it? This thing, thing. Thing, thing. Thing, thing. Thing, thing. Grab. Like this. 5 point. Everybody got it? So then they ask more, then you can draw, copy, exactly same. You draw 4, I mean the another 8, and then you can draw, another 8 can draw. Everybody clear? Make sense? So this one we don't need to practice more, right? Everybody got that? Okay.